Welcome to Just Your Average Podcast. That's Chris. I'm Chad. Always with the look of disapproval from him.
I mean, look, I gotta let you get it out somehow. You gotta get it all going, and I don't know. It's good to see you grow. I think I'm gonna do a compilation after episode 10 of all of the openings, and then it's gonna cut to 10. And it's gonna be, welcome to Just Your Average Podcast. Ha, ta, ta. We're gonna have fireworks and shit. It's not gonna happen. Get over it.
You know, I made a shit ton of money this weekend and broke pretty much every single record.
Not me.
The Avengers.
Yeah.
Who saw that coming?
Oh, everybody.
Literally, I think I saw a list today. Literally broke.
If you spoil it, I will delete every fucking video we have on. Alright, I'm not gonna delete every video. Just don't spoil it. Don't be a cunt.
Yeah, and thanks IGN for spoiling the post-credit scene for me.
I haven't seen it. Shut your mouth.
I wouldn't do that to the kids.
How many kids do you think watch this?
Probably more 90-year-old guys being like, they're a little abusing. You know?
The curse. Young whippersnappers here. But yeah, nobody saw that coming.
Dude, that's $630 million in 3 days. Now, to put that in perspective, Justice League, in their whole runtime in theaters,
That's an unfair comparison.
made $657 million. That's not an unfair comparison, because that movie could have made a lot of money.
Yeah, but what movie has made the most on its opening day?
That, Avengers. But Force Awakens made 600 and maybe 15 or 20. I don't know.
No, but you said that was across 3 days. What?
Yeah, the opening, they made that.
Oh. This is a thing. I'm just ignoring it. They can call me back later. I'm fine.
Does it work?
Sorry about that. No, it's not work. It's nothing impressive. But yeah, I don't know. You have it harder because you're dealing with a lot more of oh, hey, cool. This is a thing of I work near a movie theater and I don't have to deal with that.
Dude, it was crazy. Lines upon lines upon lines of people.
You probably got fucked.
It wasn't, I don't know. I guess I didn't want to come to my work as bad. I thought it'd be a lot busier. We did a little busier than normal. But
Why? Look, you guys can figure it out. Anywho, I'm sorry, guys. I'm a popular individual. I'm really not.
he's just an asshole.
Look, they know that. They've watched the episodes. They see the abuse we put each other through.
What do you think Warner Bros. Is thinking seeing this? You think they're just watching every day that goes by the amount of money it's just ranking into Disney? Disney now has 9 of the top 10 biggest openings.
If you want my honest opinion right now, the fact of the matter is that I know, awkward silence. Get over it. WB royally screwed themselves by not following the structure that's being followed right now. Even if you look at the Teen Titans show that's going to be on CW,
Yeah.
It's
Those pictures are god awful.
now you can't be mad at the people the people who are making the show, but you can definitely be mad at the people who are running the costume department and whoever came up with the fucking ideas for those costumes.
Robin looks pretty awesome. Do you see this? I don't know. It's kind of a black.
Look, the
picture.
3 that I honestly have the problem with, and it's the one that everyone has a problem with:
Starfire,
Raven, and Beast Boy. I don't care that Starfire is a black lady. She's an attractive lady.
Yeah.
But why does she have hot pink hair and
look like a transvestite and
she looks like a stripper?
Yeah. She looks like a street prostitute.
A streetwalker. Most prostitutes work on the street, Chad.
Well, some have phones.
Those are called
I
escorts.
don't know the freaking difference.
Everyone in Vegas does. But yeah, so
I don't know, Beast Boy,
no, he looks like your typical high school kid who's going through his middle of the road phase. He's like, "Wow, I'm zany and have green hair."
Yeah.
You're not that impressive.
I
kid.
just want him to be green.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just an undercover they're doing. Maybe
Probably not.
Starfire just has to dress like a prostitute.
Wow, this tastes really good this time.
It's aged.
Yeah, all right. A whole 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Woo!
It's probably a month or two.
Yeah, 4 weeks.
Nah, longer than that.
A month is 4 weeks, Chad.
Yeah, a month or two. It's
All right.
probably
Yeah.
yeah.
But
I don't know.
And Raven's just the palest human being alive.
Yeah, they're well, is that girl even Asian? Isn't Raven Asian?
No, Raven is some kind of fucking like alien. Because her dad's an alien.
Her dad's like the devil or something.
He's like the super devil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Raven. Teen Titans Go.
I can't fucking stand that
so
show.
Good.
It's so bad.
Riley watches it. So
Dude, want to know something cool? And I don't know if it's official or not. Don't quote me. They may or may not be doing like a true ending to the Teen Titans show on.
Yeah, they're rebooting it. They're bringing it back.
Oh, it's a true ending, and I'm so happy.
So
it's
not
just like
only
Samurai Jack.
Not only are we getting Young Justice back, which you gotta watch.
I watched.
That's the superior Teen Titans show.
No, it's not, because I liked Young Justice, but Teen Titans was my personal favorite because it gave a lot more credence and a lot more weight and strength to Starfire and Raven, whereas like with.
Well, were they even in Young Justice? I can't remember.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
It was a lot more of like, you know, the head people who were like, "Ooh."
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
I watched like the whole second season while Riley was born. Like just she'd wake up in the middle of the night at the feet of the bottle, put the show on.
Oh, I thought like your wife was like in labor pains, and you were just like,
no, it's me being a good dad, waking up in the middle of the night, feeding her a bottle, you know, not being an asshole. I haven't seen Teen Titans though, but I heard it's amazing.
It's surprisingly,
but I feel like people hate Teen Titans Go more just because that's kind of what replaced it.
Yeah, you don't replace something that was like so high quality with like something so terrible.
A trash show that's just like loud noises and
it's like loud noises, bright colors. Yeah.
Some of the episodes are wicked funny though.
Some, but not all of them. Like not
like
enough for it to be a thing.
It reminds me of an old Cartoon Network show.
That's hard because
like they didn't even have to make it like DC heroes. They could have just made the show like
anything.
Yeah. I don't know. It's funny seeing Batman. There's like a love connection with Batman and Jim Gordon on the show.
Oh my god, I can't. I physically can't with that. Like, it's such a bad show for no good reason.
And they made a movie, and Nicolas Cage is playing Superman in the movie.
What movie?
A Teen Titans Go movie.
Nick Cage finally gets his dream. He gets to be
finally
Superman.
Gets to play Superman. I'm excited for that.
I'm not.
He's probably so happy.
It's gonna be trash.
Imagine if his voice like matches it perfectly.
Oh my god. That would be disappointing. I forget the name of the guy who does Batman's voice most of the time, but not Batman, Superman's voice most of the time. Because I know Kevin Conroy's Batman, and then
yeah, I always forget his name.
Like, there's a specific set of people who've done like the Batman, like
the
entire cast
series.
line.
That's
yeah.
the only Superman voice I want to hear.
What, the Superman animated series you said?
Yeah,
No, I can understand that.
That's the best voice. And he was on the Justice League
animated
series and stuff.
The Justice League series wasn't terrible.
I liked the original Justice League better than Justice League Unlimited, though. Because then they had too many characters and it kind of got a little...
Yeah, but Justice League Unlimited was the actual Justice League.
Yeah, it had
like there were so many fucking people.
Yeah.
Like, that's how it is. It's the same. It's going to be the same thing with Infinity War and Part 2, whatever the fuck they're going to name it.
I hope I can see Infinity War tomorrow.
Here's the problem with Infinity War. With the first movie, they're most likely going to give... Because we've already seen it in the trailer. Thanos has 2 of the Infinity Gems.
2 or 3?
No, he has 2. Because you see it when Captain America catches his hand.
Yeah.
He has the purple and the blue one.
Oh, he probably didn't get Doctor Strange.
Which means he's more or less going to get 3 of the gems.
Yeah.
Which means he's got 3 left. The only problem that they have with it right now is the fact that the character who's supposed to have one of the Infinity Gems, and he's connected to it throughout everything, I think it's like the Soul Gem or the Spirit Gem, something like that, is... Oh my god, what's his name? Witch? It's not Witch, it's Wizard? Warlock? David Warlock.
Adam Warlock.
Yeah, Adam Warlock. There we go. David Warlock.
Adam Warlock, wasn't he in
He's supposed
the
to be
collector's room?
No, he was in the ending scene of
Guardians, right?
Guardians, that
Yeah, but
gold
wasn't he
like
in-
thing.
Yeah, he was being held and...
That's not the collectors though.
Yeah, didn't the collector's thing get destroyed? Or was it the gold people's?
That's the gold people.
Yeah, he was held in theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was like that gem at the top, but it was like kind of an orangey yellow.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that's the soul gem, but
People are saying it's either there or Wakanda. Cause
it wouldn't be Wakanda.
Well, they're saying that all Wakanda's like stuff is being powered by the Soul Gem.
I doubt it. They just have a giant like what is it? It's not vibranium.
Well, there's
Or it is vibranium.
The metal's vibranium.
I don't know if it's vibranium that they have. I think it might be adamantium that
No,
they have.
adamantium's X-Men, vibranium's. Black
It's all
Panther.
Marvel though.
No, but I know they had to call it vibranium because of the rights, though. I promise.
Yeah,
you.
but in the comics, it's supposed to be adamantium.
Yeah.
They're supposed to have like this
Yeah, they get
giant ass deposit of adamantium.
Yeah, they get adamantium from Wakanda, but in the MCU it's called vibranium.
Yeah, but even Captain America's shield was originally made.
It was made out of vibranium.
Yeah, so then like
Wakanda, yeah, Tony Stark's father got it from Wakanda.
okay,
I promise.
I've had enough of that. That's sickening to me. But I don't know. I guess the fact of the matter that I'm more disappointed with is that if it's such a big roster, they're going to have to kill off a bunch of people.
I'm betting 3 people die.
Captain America's going to die because he's supposed to die during, I think, the Infinity Crisis in the comics. Which
I've
means
heard
he's
somebody
most likely
dies
gonna
who
die.
would never think was gonna die.
I don't want to hear any of this. I'm done. We're done.
I think Rocket's
You've
gonna
treaded
die.
too far. We're finished.
Magic Rocket died.
It's
I
Bradley
honestly
Cooper.
think they should like build up Hawkeye like crazy and then kill him. Like
Again, he's
friggin'
supposed to be deaf.
Avengers Disassembled. He has an epic death in there. I'm pretty sure I explained it before on the show, but
More than likely.
yeah, pretty much like his backpack gets shot. And
Yeah,
has
you've
explosives,
explained this.
And he
Yeah,
shoots off and kills like all the Skrulls or whatever.
yeah, you explained this. Yeah.
That'd be awesome on film.
Eh.
I feel like they're gonna kill his family, and then he's just gonna go crazy.
Honestly. All right, so hold on. Here's my other question, because now I'm like on an entirely different mind track. Why the fuck does Tony Stark still have the?
Powers his suit.
Yeah, but why does he wear it on him? Why doesn't he just
It's a
leave it in the
symbol.
suit?
It's a symbol.
Who gives a fuck?
It's his thing.
Okay, but then why at the end of Iron Man 3 did they take all of the shit out of his chest for no reason? He was never supposed to have that removed. He never had it removed in the comics. That's a vast departure from Iron Man.
Well, they pretty much healed him from there, but he keeps the symbol, the thing in there to remember like what kept him alive and everything.
So what, does he just have a giant hole in his chest still?
No, they fixed it.
Yeah, but then how? But the
know,
thing,
it's
but the
Tony
thing's
Stark.
like this big.
It's Tony Stark. He probably made some weird shit and was like, stem cells.
Again, they could
I
have,
don't know. It's a fucking movie.
They
Suspension
could-
of disbelief.
but they could have just avoided all of that. Even with suspension of disbelief.
They wanted a happy ending.
Yeah.
Then he had to go and be like, oh my robots die. Then like next
Even
movie,
though I have to build them again.
next movie. Hey guys, welcome back.
Welcome back to the Tony Stark show, where I
No,
built
he-
all of them in the
he
course of
tried-
like half a movie.
No, he tried to like live a normal life, and he's just like, I'm fucking bored. I'm making robots.
It's like, I want my suits back. Oh shit, I gotta fight Hulk. Let's get getting.
Dude, so I won't say this for you, but a toy spoiled something like a costume
Oh my god.
in the
Soiled it.
Infinity War.
Fucking ruined it.
I won't say it. I don't want to ruin it for you, but it's gonna be crazy.
The fuck? Yeah, no, it is. I don't know. I've avoided spoilers this long, and it's been out for what, like a week?
It's been out for like 4 days, 4 or 5 days. Thursday.
So business week.
Dude, if I fucking don't see
I
it tonight,
hope it gets spoiled for you just before you go to see it. Like people are walking out of the theaters.
Dude, I had to like literally cover my ears at work because people were talking about it. Like I run to the back room because I hear him talking about it. I want to be like, do you have no respect? Like my other manager made me take down my notes because I just put like a thing in front of the registers.
Yeah, I saw. You
registers.
sent it to me.
Yeah.
Snapchat.
Please don't spoil Avengers for us. But I guess I can't put that up because, you know, corporations.
Nah.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to have a tip cup, but we have a tip cup.
How many times I just forget there's a cup there? I find like $5 and I'm like, sweet.
Yeah, like we'll just leave like a cup out there because someone will forget it, and like people will just like.
Just kidding if anybody watches this from our work.
I don't care. What are you gonna do to me? I split it with my team. Get over it.
Yeah.
So, fact of the matter, I don't know. It's Avengers is a good series. It'll last, but
Yeah.
it'll be what it is when it comes up.
I just can't believe it made that much money.
I can.
It's a stupid amount of money.
There you go.
Like imagine like being a company and like, all right, so I made more money in 3 days than
Well, imagine how much money they spent on it. Like you have to remember, they have to make back all their profit. They have to make back all their costs. Excuse me.
all the marketing they do.
Marketing, as well as like the movie, as well as like everyone's pay.
So say it was like 400 million.
I'd probably say more along like 5.
500 million in the first weekend. They still beat it.
And they don't really have to do that much advertising because people are like crapping their pants sideways.
Yeah, and think about like the repeat viewings you're gonna get on this. Like, what's it called? The Movie Pass. I guess they haven't been implementing the whole you can't see more than one movie in a day thing until this came out.
Yeah.
Like, people try to use their pass like more than once. It's like you can't do that. And like, damn it.
It's like, let's go back tomorrow.
Yeah. I want a movie pass so bad.
I don't know.
I guess the movie theater I work next to, you can see new releases with the movie pass. Most showcases and stuff don't. And AMC theaters, I don't think let you see the new releases.
I don't think there are AMC theaters up here.
No, but in Massachusetts and stuff.
Too bad I don't live in Mass.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's what it is. But yeah, 600 million. That's a fuck ton of money.
Yeah. I still can't believe Justice League only made 657.
That's fine. It was a shitty movie. Honestly, all they needed.
So bad. Did you watch it yet?
Nope.
Fucking.
Gal Gadot is like, I've seen a lot of stuff for Gal Gadot on like Reddit as of late,
Yeah.
and like she's a pretty cool lady.
Yeah.
She was like a fucking
soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she can actually kick ass.
Remind yourself not to piss her off.
That's why when everybody's being like, she's too skinny, I'm like, she'll whoop your ass.
Dude, she'll rip your arms off and beat you to death with them.
Yeah.
Get over it.
Stupid people.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Wanna know what else is a lot of money? Fucking this entire fusion of Sprint and T-Mobile.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
What are they gonna buy it for? Like 23 million?
I think it was. Dude, I'm soups. I have T-Mobile and.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I thought you had Sprint.
Oh fuck Sprint. I used to have Sprint. I have T-Mobile.
Dude, I used to have Sprint. It was trash.
Yeah, I got rid of it. I got T-Mobile.
Nicole has Sprint. She doesn't get any signal in my house, and then she'll like bash on me because my Wi-Fi is bad. And it's like, wanna know why the Wi-Fi is bad? Because everything goes to my PlayStation to my PC, so I can like get decent internet there.
And I have unlimited data anyway for free.
I have the unlimited data and I have the $10 pass through T-Mobile.
So I don't need Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I sit there and I like every week I see how fast I can reach my 50 gig like notification because as soon as it hits that, I have another one set for 100. It's like the fastest I've gotten it is in 3 days. Dude, it's ridiculous. Like I had to hard reset my phone, which means I had to re-download everything that I ever had. Period. Yeah.
You need to do something with my phone because like every day I'm like not enough storage.
Do you have an SD card in it?
No.
Well, there's your problem.
I don't know where I don't know where I put mine.
It belongs in your phone, Chad. It's $17 for one at Target. Go buy one.
I don't have $17. That's why I'm drinking my year-old PBR right now.
Get over it.
I just drank that delicious beer.
I'm gonna have to fucking fix that. Thank you. You couldn't like hold it under the goddamn desk.
That's why we don't drink cans.
No, this is why we don't drink cans. But yeah. So they're apparently supposed to be merging. The only thing is that it has to go through some kind of like company, like some higher authority.
See if it won't be like a monopoly.
It more or less will be.
Now, will it be better than like Verizon and stuff if they do this, or on par with them?
Supposedly T-Mobile's working on a 5G network. So if you're looking at Sprint honestly isn't that great to me. They're not really like pushing the envelope. But T-Mobile on the other hand,
they have been like the ultimate underdog. Like T-Mobile Tuesdays like used to be a lot better than it is now, but granted, but you still get like free rentals.
Alright, here's the problem. People still walk into my fucking store and ask me if T-Mobile Tuesday works at our store, and it's like, no, this is Papa John's that you're looking for, not here.
Yeah.
And I was like,
that was annoying.
Go to fuck off.
Like, go get no, don't even. Just buy one of our pizzas. You don't want theirs, you'll shit your pants. Papa John's is by far the worst pizza I've ever had in my life.
Dude, one opened down in Seacock. It's a little shit, like, hole in the wall. It's so sad. It's actually like this giant fucking, what's the wing place? Buffalo Wild Wings. And I'm like, well.
Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings is pretty good.
We tried like the super spicy sauce.
My friend Nick did that.
It was so bad.
I like dabbed my tongue with my pinky. It was bad.
You were like, all right, we're done.
Scraping my tongue with my teeth. My friend Nick like took a big bite. He was like hallucinating.
It was like, fuck.
No, I have such a baby tongue now after chemo. It sucks. I used to eat spicy things like a champ. Not anymore. Changed my taste buds. But now I like whiskey, so it was a good compromise, you know?
Can you drink whiskey now, though?
Yeah.
How much before you get drunk?
I actually have a very high whiskey tolerance for some reason. Like, I'll drink like a few beers and feel buzzed. Like, for a while, like I was literally buying like a bottle of Evan Williams and just drinking it at night.
You're a terrible human being.
If I did that now, I'd probably just pass out.
Probably.
But my heyday, back in my prime,
Back when I wasn't a bitch.
fatherhood, man, can't drink as much.
That's why you wait till your kid gets 16.
Yeah.
You drink as much as you can, because then they can drive you to the hospital. Then you don't have to pay for the ambulance.
I don't know how people like do drugs and stuff around their kids.
Do you want to know how?
Not caring, obviously.
Because they have no soul.
But like, I don't even like having like a few beers if I'm like alone with Riley. Like, I'll have like maybe 1 or 2 if I'm super stressed. But like, I don't know how people like just do a bunch of coke.
This is dad's soda.
Yeah, she actually, when we were camping, she was giving me and Pat's dad beers and stuff. I'm like, you're the best daughter ever.
It's like, you're the greatest thing I ever created.
But then she came up and took it back. I'm like,
and you're like,
why
well,
are you teasing me, baby?
You're a piece of crap.
No, but like seriously, like imagine like having a kid, just having them in the other room and just sitting there with like a needle in your arm and doing all that. Like,
no, I'm not going to imagine that because I'm never going to do that.
Like, ever seen Train Spotting?
No.
Fuck, that movie like gave me a panic attack.
Alright, well. That's a you problem. Not
Basically,
a me problem.
they were all like doing like meth or speed or whatever in another room, and then they just neglected the baby for like a long enough time where the baby just died. Fucking downer of a movie.
Alright. We're going to swiftly move over that and go back to the T-Mobile topic.
Yeah, that's a nice.
Because, alright. Yeah, we're done. Actually, fun fact. I was looking into getting a new phone because, surprise, Samsung is apparently out to kill me and
Who do you
destroy my
have
phone.
for your server?
T-Mobile.
Oh, you have T-Mobile too?
Yeah.
Why don't you use T-Mobile Tuesday?
For what?
For free stuff.
Because I just don't care to use it. I'm cheap and, like, lazy. It's more lazy, less cheap.
Yeah, it can't be cheap. It's free.
Yeah, I'm lazy. So, like, I'm trying to get I want to get a new phone, but I want to go to Best Buy because one of my friends works there. And, why? What do we want? Oh my god, stop. Like, it'll be fine. So, the fact of the matter is that, he works there, and he works at a Best Buy. So, the fact is, it costs it costs basically $800 if you want to get the phone unlocked. But if you want to get the phone unlocked, that's unlocked with a carrier. If you want to get it just unlocked so you can bring it to any carrier you want, it's like $850 like usual. And I'm like, why? Like, what is the $50 difference?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping he can hook me up.
No, I don't know.
Use your words. You can talk.
I would probably just go to T-Mobile so you could pay it off monthly.
I could just do that through Samsung.
Yeah.
Because, like, they actually have a halfway decent payment plan.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, T-Mobile, I think it's like adds like $20 to your bill every month.
I think it's like $600 you can put down, and then it's $8 a month.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I don't
But-
have $600 though, so.
Neither do I, but hopefully I'm saving up for it after
Yeah.
I replace all the pieces of my car.
Yeah. I just want to light your car on fire.
I'm actually, when my mother comes back, my mom's coming back from Florida tomorrow.
How long has she been gone?
I don't know, like 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
It's definitely been longer than that.
I don't care. So as soon as she comes back, she's more or less getting the car, and I'm saving up to get my own car. But I need to get a phone first. But I'm gonna keep using it until like I destroy it.
Yeah.
So I really want to replace like the rotors, because it needs it. But I don't know how it's gonna go. Like, it's very. I feel like T-Mobile's gonna do well with it because Sprint would go under the T-Mobile name or umbrella. I forget how they're gonna do it, but T-Mobile
Now,
is worth more than Sprint is, so T-Mobile would basically absorb them.
they're not going to change all Sprint stores into T-Mobile stores, or
They might.
yeah,
Honestly, if they do, like,
because Radio Shack has a Sprint contract, so when that happens, T-Mobile's going to be going into Radio Shack probably.
no, Radio Shack will go on T-Mobile. Radio Shack is not that popular.
Yeah.
I don't even know if there's a Radio Shack around here anyways. There used to be one in that East Providence Plaza across from the Chinese place.
Yeah.
But that was way back in the day. That's when a Cox store used to be there too. I remember that.
Cox.
And I think there was like, it was an Ames or a Sears that used to be down there. I forget what it was.
Probably names.
Probably.
Remember Ames?
Yeah, I do. I remember that's where I got my first Oddworld game. We walked in, we saw the game, we picked it up, we sat down, we were playing it, and I fucking had nightmares for 3 weeks straight.
I feel like
we
one of the
played it when I
only
was
joys
6.
in life you're gonna have is when they make the new Oddworld game.
It's
Like
supposed
you'll
to be
probably
coming out
we'll
this year,
probably see
maybe.
you like most happy.
No, it'll probably be when Kingdom Hearts comes out too.
Yeah.
And maybe not Final Fantasy VII. It was an overhyped game. Get the fuck over it.
It's awesome.
It's a good game. It's not the best.
I kind of hope they remake 8 too.
Oh my god, 8 was so awesome. That was my first Final Fantasy surprise fact.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine was 7. Actually, no, mine was 3. American 3.
So 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Final Fantasy 8 was my first one. It was my personal favorite, not even just due to the fact of like, how do I want to put this? Not even due to the fact of like it was a crazy like super new game with 3D graphics. It was more because like it had a story I could kind of follow, and then I liked the magic system. Like it wasn't like, oh, you found this ability and leveled it up. It's like, no, you want this ability, go fight a fucking monster that has that ability.
Yeah.
Like, getting Ultima is an impossible feat sometimes. There's one place in the world that has it naturally, and it only respawns, like, every 24, like, game clock hours. So it's a shit show. But, even, like, collecting the summons, like, it requires, like, you to actually go and work. You have to fight Malboros to collect their tentacles to get Doom Train. And, like, there's a long line of shit that you have to do to get Doom Train to begin with, so...
See, I had a bad problem with bouncing from games when I was a kid, so I never beat any Final Fantasies. I remember 10, I was fighting, the dude with the blue hair?
Seymour.
And I just fucking...
But when?
The first time.
When he had... Wait.
When you go into, like, that big church thing, when there's all the snow out there, I guess. When you go into the big church and you had to fight him for the first time when you finally found out he's a bad guy.
When you get Shiva.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't beat him. I didn't level up enough. So, like, I just spent, like, hours trying to grind. Not hours, obviously.
But you had to spend time grinding.
Time grinding, like, right outside, like, fighting all the people.
Yeah, that's
like,
the worst.
And I'm, like, getting killed with, like, 2 hits. And I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah, Seymour was, like, you actually had to practice that game to get there.
Yeah.
But,
That was a good game, though.
Yeah, 10 was probably one of the better ones. My first Final Fantasy game I beat
10
was...
is garbage.
It wasn't garbage, but it wasn't done well. It wasn't bad.
And I had to, like, gather balloons in, like, a fucking costume thing.
Alright, look, that was a pretty shitty part. I'm not gonna lie. But, like, in general...
Like, the idea of, like, changing the costumes to get different, like, abilities was really cool.
Yeah, that was awesome. But then, like, you were like, hey, we're 3 quirky girls who are, like, super crazy. And I was like, alright, well... I get it. Yuna used to be a sheltered bitch. Riku's kind of like the cokehead of the group. And
Now
Payne's
I'm a
like the...
pop star.
Yeah, Payne's the random woman who just, silent and hates everyone.
It did well in Japan.
Yeah, that's because it was all females, and then there was probably, like,
All the Japan kids are like,
Yeah, well, they also probably got, like, the bootleg versions that allowed them, like, to be naked, and they were like, 3D titties!
look at the angles on them.
Dude, it's like Tomb Raider. Like, when Tomb Raider first came out, they were probably like,
It's like this.
Yeah. Oh, my God. That's still a good game.
Yeah.
Rise of the
Hard
Tomb...
to play.
The first one wasn't that bad.
They were pretty hard to play, the controls, if you go back.
It was
and try to
tank
play.
controls. I've played them before. I played them. I recently went back and played them.
But you were about to say Rise of the Tomb Raider?
Not Rise of the Tomb Raider. Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Is that the new one?
The new one that got spoily leaked.
That's a beautiful looking fucking trailer, dude.
Yeah.
I'm watching that. I'm like, is this fucking live action?
It's like, is this a real thing?
She looks like really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still gotta play the other two.
Play the first one on the PlayStation 3 if you can.
I have it. I just haven't beat it.
On the 4 or the 3? On the PlayStation 3?
Yeah.
So if you actually pay attention and you play both of the Tomb Raider games, the one on the 3 and then the one on the 4, they
Different
changed the...
actors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a CG-generated actress, and then they took the voice actress's face and slapped it on the Laura, and they were like, you're a character now!
Yeah.
And she was probably like, more money. So,
Yeah.
it's alright.
I need to play it.
And then Kingdom Hearts is supposedly coming out, so...
I just want God of War.
Yeah, everyone's like losing their tits about it, and I'm like, that's awesome.
All I keep seeing is like memes of like Kratos going, boy.
Boy.
It's like, guarantee it's going to be one of those really annoying things where every time he like scampers off somewhere, you're just going to hear him go, boy.
And you're just going to blow your brains out by the end of it. And you're like,
I'm hoping it's not that annoying.
Apparently, I was hearing this from some guy that I work with. Used to work with. There's not a super secret, but there's like a true ending you have to get. So you have to like legitimately full beat the game. So I'm
Not
looking
like
forward to it.
platinum it, right?
I don't
Is it
think
just-
platinum it, but
I
like
don't have patience for that shit.
no, I think like you actually have to like go through and beat the entire game, like collect all the shit that you need to collect. Kind of like God of War 1, where you were like, "Oh, cool! I want to beat Ares. I'm gonna collect everything imaginable."
I want to play it so bad. Like, I've avoided spoilers for that game like crazy. Like, I keep seeing like things on Facebook.
I've seen one thing. That was it.
I see way too much.
I've seen one on YouTube because I let autoplay play, and I'm just dumb for that.
I'm really hoping my friend beats it, and he'll let me borrow it. That'd be cool.
Don't do it.
Why? So we can play it together.
Let me borrow it, and then let me beat it and spoil it for Chad. I'll give you $10
I want it so bad.
and a hug. All right, maybe not $10, just a hug.
Cheap best.
I'm poor,
I want to play it.
but yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of like tech stuff going on, but it's not all like happy sunshine, funny leprechaun shit.
Yeah. I just can't wait till you break that Wii or Switch in. I always call it the fucking Wii U. Good jack.
I don't have one, so shut up.
I have a Wii U, but I can't wait. What?
Don't be a piece of shit.
Fine, whatever.
We're just gonna let that sit for now. I'm looking at getting a Switch too. Surprise, surprise. Everyone is.
I want one.
Everyone does.
My Wii U needs to be dusted off though.
My Wii U just needs to stop holding up all of the envelopes that I have at home. Like it's just, literally it's just holding up envelopes so that we can ship stuff out.
Wii U is not a bad system. Mario Maker's amazing.
I've played way too many hours of Smash Brothers and Mario Kart on that.
I definitely want to have a Let's Play Mario Kart.
I want to have a Smash Brothers game.
I don't.
I want to show you why, like, my Bayonetta is the greatest Bayonetta you'll ever see. I'm your true nightmare. But
I'm horrible at Smash Brothers.
It's all right. We'll get a bunch of people together. We'll all get drunk and play.
Yeah.
That's how it's
Hopefully
supposed to
Nintendo
do.
won't sue us. And I apologize if you hear my daughter freaking out upstairs.
It's all right. She's an adorable child. We'll have her on maybe when she's older and not freaking out as much.
Yeah.
That was a blood-curdling death scream. Just figured I'd say it. But, I don't know. She wants something and she can't have it, so. Anywho.
So I'm trying to eat dog food.
Jesus Christ.
She says meaty and delicious.
Well, I mean, I know there are people on the other side of the world who are eating dog food who won't be eating it for very long.
Yeah.
Segway, you actually gonna roll with this one?
See what's funny?
Oh my god, you destroyed it. It was
Watching
so good.
two world leaders hold hands.
It wasn't that funny. It was actually really symbolic and kind of
really
heartwarming.
cool. Yeah. I liked it a lot.
If you have no idea what we're talking about, we're really gonna date this. I think it was like, what, 4 days ago?
Yeah.
Give or
5 days
take.
ago.
North Korea and South Korea actually had talks and they are coming to an actual peace treaty on the Korean War finally.
This is where you should play. Then they're best friends.
No.
Queen song. You
No,
get, like,
'cause-
2 seconds of it and they may not sue us.
No, because we definitely will get sued even if we play 2 seconds of it. Like, you singing it was more than enough.
Yeah, I was just saying we're best friends. They don't know it's the actual melody. And do you think they would even find out?
Probably. It's YouTube, dude.
They'll get like 100 views in like a second. Like, are you sure that's what he was singing? Do
Yeah.
you want to sue them?
It's like they'll shit on us.
It's like they don't look like they have a lot of money.
It's like they're slightly better than PBS quality. If you didn't notice, we don't have black bars on these sides anymore. It's fucking awesome.
Widescreen.
It's real 1080p now. I finally figured out how to make it actually look good. It took like 5 minutes of me fucking around trying to get the focus to work. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the North Korean, South Korean leaders, like they held hands, walked across each other's borders. They actually took down the giant speakers from the South Korean side of the DMZ.
What do the speakers do? I didn't even know about that.
It was all propaganda.
South Korea or North Korea? Isn't
South
North Korea
Korea.
the bad one?
North Korea's a bad one.
Did they
Who's
have speakers?
apparently not so bad anymore.
Yeah. Imagine if he just like... We were talking about this. If Kim Jong... Is it Il or Un? I can't remember. Un. Imagine if he was just like so brainwashed as a kid and growing up and doing all the stuff he's slowly...
Well, apparently he went to like an English school. He went to like England.
Yeah, and
to
they're
go-
a fake name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So imagine if like he just like slowly is developing like his own thoughts and everything. And he's not as,
Probably.
like supposedly he killed his brother.
I mean,
Like I don't know if he's too much like fixed, but
there's probably going to be a lot of people we're going to have to like put into a dark hole somewhere and let them sit from North Korea because they're all probably like crazy.
what's the thing like if they start letting like outsiders into North Korea and like
It's going to happen.
like what are they gonna react to? Being like, you mean I could have been watching all this TV,
I think it's gonna be the other way around.
enjoying? You think they're gonna freak out and be like, I don't want it?
I don't think it's gonna be them freaking out and not want it. I think it's gonna be a lot of like they're gonna have to really adjust.
Like their brains are just gonna be like blown.
Well, like the North Korea is adjusting their time zone to be in line with South Korea.
Oh really?
They're adjusting 30 minutes to be in line with it. Yeah,
That's cool.
like it's really, it's nuts how much work they're going through.
It's
for
going
this.
fast too.
That's what scares me.
Like I'm worried this is just like a ploy because he's saying he's like not gonna do. He's like getting rid of his nuclear program and everything.
Well, here's the thing. If you look at it, his infrastructure is collapsing so fast.
Yeah.
And like after that, what was it? There's the death scream again. After the, what was it? The soldier got through and like they did the autopsy and everything, and, like pulled all the worms out of him. They were like, maybe these people aren't as good as they should be.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know. There's gonna be a huge amount of fallout. Now I know like we're not gonna go too deep into this. We're gonna kind of keep this on the preface level. But I know
2 minutes.
Sure, that'll give me plenty of time to finish my beer.
All right. So President Moon, is he a president in South Korea?
Yeah, he's President Moon.
President Moon. He basically put a statement out saying he wants Trump to get a Nobel Peace Prize. Which,
That's like saying you want to give a toddler a stick of dynamite in a match and see what it does with it.
like, what did he really do a lot?
No.
To, like,
He just antagonized him the entire time.
yeah. Like, are these people just so, like, kind of blinded by his, like, facade of, like, bullshit?
Probably. I don't know. I guess at the end of it
Imagine
all, there are too many factors that can be drawn into this, but I honestly believe that, like, their country was failing so fast, and you can especially see that China and Russia were both backing off of helping North Korea way, way hard.
Well, China's, like, the friend that's like, come on, bro, you're kind of,
You're
giving
losing
you
it.
my all, but you're
Yeah.
kind of making me look bad here.
Yeah.
And Russia's like, cut the shit out. What are you doing, huh? That's my Russian accent.
That was a shitty Russian accent. I'm just saying.
What are you gonna do?
Soviet Russia, TV vultures you.
Yeah.
That was more Russian.
Yeah.
You were like, hey, I'm Italian, boop.
All my accents end up being like Italian.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, poopity pop, yeah, pasta and a meatball, gravy, yeah.
What the hell is the Italians doing? They're like, we gotta stay out of this. We didn't look too good in World War II.
They're still just like, we're making pasta and nothing else. Turns out they're making like high grade explosives, getting ready to take.
Eat the marinara. It's not poisoning you, though.
They're getting ready to take over most of Europe. They're like, Germany started it, we're finishing it now.
Just fucking imagine if like North Korea was just fucking with everybody.
Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be horrible.
Imagine if like when they were holding hands, it was like Mars Attacks, the hand just comes off. Or imagine if like South Korea was actually like bad now. Like I
Oh my
have too much of a
God.
comic book mind where I'm just like coming up with like stupid shit in my head.
Yeah,
like,
I know. You're instantly
It's
the
all
guy
like a
who's
scheme
like,
against Donald Trump.
everything's horrible. 9/11.
Well, I'm always expecting like big explosions to
Yeah,
happen.
and
so
I'm the realist of the group, and I'm just like,
it's like no, we're just gonna be happy, and everybody's gonna live happy ever after before a nuke goes off.
honestly, I think what I'm more afraid of right now is the fact that like, you know that like the crazy prison camp that they have, like, what happens when that gets exposed? I mean, unless they've been stopping that.
I don't think so. All this stuff kind of, I think it happened abruptly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it happened way too quick for anything to like serious.
Like I feel like they're not gonna let people in right now, but over the next like 10 years, it's gonna be slowly.
Honestly, I didn't expect to see this in my lifetime.
No, I expect.
This was also a twist off cap, by the way. You didn't have to.
Eh.
I'm also gonna grab some food when I leave. I'm gonna get like a
Galley.
burrito. But I'm losing it. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything all day, like at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up at 9 this morning to be to work. Nope, I had to be there for 7, so I was awake at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
This is all that's in my stomach right now.
It's tasty and delicious.
It actually tastes really good, and it's kind of sad.
Yeah. Because your taste buds are like substance.
It's like,
what
ooh.
is this?
It's like, oh, this is like liquid bread. But yeah, I don't know. If you go on YouTube, you can look it up. There are a lot of videos of like people who like try like Texas barbecue or like just general kinds of barbecue for the first time. And, like they talk about their experience coming from like the north, and it's like it's some scary shit that goes on.
Yeah, like imagine like them. This is gonna like really stupid. Just imagine like a North Korean eating a Big Mac for the first time.
That's not stupid. That's actually gonna happen.
Yeah,
like you have to realize.
Like imagine like something as insignificant as that.
Like probably using real toilets.
Fucking mind. Yeah.
Indoor
like
plumbing, sliced bread.
Watching a film.
Watching a film that's
not propaganda.
Yeah, I was just about to say,
yeah.
It's like, that's not related to the higher monarchy.
Ugh.
Apparently, like, their wives clicked and are, like, kind of buddy-buddy right now.
Women helped save the world.
I'm just saying, if we had a female president that wasn't Hillary Clinton, we probably would have, like, a better situation
Well,
right
Hillary
now.
Clinton's a robot. You see those little ticks she has? Or
Look, so is Mark Zuckerberg. We have to talk about that, actually. We can talk about that next.
Didn't we talk about that already?
I don't know, but we should talk.
Facebook?
Not that, but like the Senate hearing, like the one where he was sitting there, like
Dude,
talking
he was
with
creepy
him.
looking.
We'll get to that.
He was kind of trolling him though.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah, 'cause he's like I can't remember quotes, but they're like so stupid when it comes to like internet stuff.
Oh my god.
Where he's just like, "You mean this?" Or "Yes, we do it. It's called this."
It's like, you mean the user agreement that everyone says they read when they don't, like you did, Mr. Crazy Man, who's a Nazi.
Ugh.
I mean, look, it's probably a thing. I don't know. Apparently, Cambridge Analytica also had information sold to them from Twitter. Fun fact.
They all fucking get stuff, dude.
I know.
It's just Facebook's the first one to be like, "Shit, we're caught."
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not afraid of any of it anymore, because if someone's going to get my information, what are you going to do? Take all my debt?
No.
I have $1,000 in credit card debt, and then I've got all the other bills that I'm trying to pay right now. By all means, take my credit card debt.
I will gladly claim bankruptcy right now because I don't have much anymore.
I mean, as long as you get to keep the house.
Well, it's not under Pat's name, so.
Oh, so you'll just like.
So I just gotta be a good boy and not have him kick me out. Dun, dun, dun.
Next episode, we're doing it from Chad's backyard.
So I'm in my garage. I pissed her off.
I mean, you do have a garage.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see all this fallout that comes from it. Because, like, fucking Russia's been poisoning people in the UK and...
Well, I wonder what Russia's going to respond to this, though. Because they're like, hey, we gave you all this stuff, and now you're kind of trying to be the good guys.
I can understand why. I also think that's why North Korea is distancing themselves from Russia and, like, kind of falling into this line of, like, oh, well, let's go with the South. It's not the worst idea we've ever had.
Yeah.
So it's like...
Because if you think about it, like, Kim Jong-un loves our culture and everything. Like, I guarantee you he has a room full of, like, everything. He has a DVR set to all our TV shows.
He
like,
probably watches Will and Grace.
He probably watches the new Will and Grace. He's like, oh, those gay people are so funny. Why didn't we let them
He
in
probably
more?
speaks perfect English. Do you want to know that? That'd probably be, like, the thing.
Yeah.
He probably speaks, like, the most perfect English possible.
Yeah, because he went to school.
I mean, that doesn't really make
English
much of a
and stuff.
difference, now does it?
Yeah, but they spoke English in the school.
Oh my god, what are we all losing it about?
Does that work?
And 30. 40. There we go. No, it's not. It's a friend of mine who I actually told to come pick something up at my house, but he wasn't there when I went to do it, so. But, yeah, I don't know. There's going to be a really big fallout from all of it. I apologize for that. It might even get cut out. No, it's not. That was worth it. That was worth every ounce. So, yeah, it's going to be kind of entertaining to see where all of this goes.
No. No.
North Korea's not crazy anymore. I think that's, like, the biggest thing on the face of the planet, because, like,
I just think it's
freaking out.
I feel like it's too good to be true.
I said the same fucking thing, like, a few days ago. I was like, I mean, this is all happening way too quick. Like, it was instant.
Yeah, because I remember, like, a couple weeks ago, we were still worried that they're gonna bomb us. then like the next week they're like, they might be halting their nuclear thing. Then like a few days later, I'm watching them hold hands crossing each other's border for the first time in how many years? Like something fucking wicked stupid.
I mean, the North Korean leader like not really pushed, but he like moved a camera guy out of the way of the South Korean president. So like you can still see like there's that like
ego, maybe.
Yeah, that ego and like he's better than everyone, but he also knows that everyone's gonna listen to him. So it's like, that'll be what it is.
Yeah. You know what authority figures are actually pretty cool?
What?
The Canadian police.
The Mounties.
The Mounties. Can you believe that? Like, fucking horrible event where the van just like plowed over all those people.
Holy shit! Yeah, that was actually a thing in Canada like a few days ago, which is kind of scary and sad. But
like, what fucking cult was that guy from? Like, I can't remember what it was.
I don't know. He's just an asshole. I don't think it was a cult. I think he was just being an asshole.
No, he was actually involved in.
All right,
some,
well,
like,
look it up as
shit.
you're saying it.
Damn man.
Damn man, what?
No, it's a damn man.
Yeah, but I mean, like, this is why you do your research. Like, now you just...
Well, we were supposed to do it before we filmed, but then I forgot, remember?
Yeah, because you fucking ding-dong. This is why we need another person.
Do our research for us.
No, like, so that, like, there's some kind of banter while, like, we're talking.
No, but, like...
I don't think it was part of a cult. He did run over a bunch of people on the sidewalk for no reason, which didn't really make sense to me. I don't know, it brings back that debate of, like, oh, well, if, you know, there's such an issue with guns, and why shouldn't there be an issue with, like, cars or all this shit? It's like, I feel like it's a lot less of, like, there should be a gun debate, there should be a car debate, there should be, like, any kind of weapon debate. It's a lot more of, like, why is this happening? I know it's probably because people are pieces of shit and terrible. And, like, what can we do to stop it? There's not much you can do to stop it. So...
If I find out, I'll put it in the comments.
Yeah.
But the main point I want to talk about this is, like, obviously it's a fucking horrible
yeah.
thing that happened, but obviously he wanted to die. Like, the whole thing was...
Then just, as much as I hate to say this as horrible as it sounds, just fucking hang yourself at that point.
Yeah. Because it was basically suicide by police shooting.
You wanted it to be.
Because, like, if this happened in the United States, try not to dribble there, boy. Is that your first fear?
I'm a filthy animal.
No, but if this was the United States, like, the guy was literally going like this. Like,
he would have been shot instantly.
like, the cop would have...
Not even, like, the dude would have stepped out of the car, they would have told him to put his hands up, he wouldn't have done it, and someone would have put a bullet in him.
Yeah. But the cops, I feel like they read him, like, so well, where it's just ridiculous. Like, he was doing all that, and the cops just standing there with his gun. Like, I don't even think he... Like, yeah,
it was probably a taser.
No, I think he actually had his gun, but he wasn't shooting. He was
yeah, I mean, even most other countries have, like, super strict gun laws.
Well, England and stuff, I don't think they carry on guns.
England, China, Japan, stuff like that, no. But...
Japan definitely doesn't. Only, like, certain police carry guns and, like,
yeah.
And stuff. But, like, seriously, like, if a guy was, like...
He would have been dead.
It's just crazy, like, the restraint that guy had.
It's not restraint, it's being a... It's just
like,
being a decent human.
It's like analyzing the situation, seeing what's going on. If a guy is trying to, like, pretend to pull a gun and saying, shoot me, obviously. Like, that, ever seen the movie Rain Over Me?
No.
It's like, Adam Sandler and Don Cheadle movie about...
You're talking about people, I have no idea. I know Adam Sandler, I don't know who... I know who Don Cheadle is.
War Machine.
I burped, shut up. Is that still...
What?
Like, it's still running, it hasn't frozen or anything?
Yeah.
Okay, surprisingly.
But basically, the movie like, it's Adam Sandler's family, and you'll find out this later in the movie, but his family died in 9/11. So basically, he just goes a little crazy, becomes, like, really weird. And he was friends with Don Cheadle's character, and he meets him and stuff, and they start hanging out.
Yeah.
But Adam Sandler starts being, like, crazy. So stuff like that happens, then he gets
Adam Sandler.
Then he gets, like, really depressed, and, like, he does something, then he pretends to have a gun, and he's just, like, it's a really sad scene. Like, Adam Sandler pulled this shit off, like, perfect. He's like, there's two cops, one of them, they're there, he, like, pulls out a fake gun or something, he's just, like, pointing the gun at him, he just keeps yelling, shoot me, and all of a sudden he gets tackled by another cop. Really emotional scene. Never happened in the United States.
No, never.
Yeah.
Cops are way too, like, trigger happy.
Well, like, I don't even know if it's being trigger happy. I think it's just mostly, like, some of them, like, I can't see every cop wouldn't do it. Like every cop, like there are some cops in the United States that
Probably
are
like a good
trained.
90%.
Yeah, but like it's all about training. Like they need to learn to analyze the situation, do all this stuff, like to figure out like what's going on instead of just going there like fucking heart pounding, like adrenaline pumping and everything.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't want to say this and sound like an asshole, but it's gonna sound like an asshole anyways. So get over it. But from my perspective and my dealing with police officers, most cops are assholes. And like I hate to say that, but like,
Bet you if we grew up in North Kingstown, Rhode Island.
go to East Providence. Fuck, too many cops are just like, hey, I'm gonna pull you over for no reason.
It's like you've been going 40 and a 35. Hey, your license plate lights out. No, it's not. Shut your mouth.
It is now.
Yeah.
Cops are just asses for no
Yeah.
reason.
It's bad.
I don't know. It's a lot to do with the system, and it's a lot less to do with the people.
Yeah.
But it's what it is.
That's why like everybody makes fun of people like be like I don't know, a really shitty thing. Like, have you ever seen SLC Punk?
No.
I was just to make fun of it as a kid because it's like a movie about a few punks and everything. And at the end, his father's a lawyer and everything, and he'd be like, "Fuck that! I'm never gonna be a lawyer. Work with the law, blah blah blah." And at the end, he ends up like becoming a lawyer. And he's like, he's better to fight the system within the system than outside.
Oh yeah.
Kind of makes more sense when you get older.
Yeah.
Because when you're younger, you're like, fuck that. That movie was so good up until the end. Fuck that guy. But it's like, everybody's like bagging on cops and everything. Like, if you hate them so much, why don't you try joining it and like making it better?
But it's always like the few bad that like make it terrible for the rest of them.
Yeah, but if more people, like good, honest people, go to do it, like I'm not saying like I would never want to be a cop. Like, I don't have good. I was never good with authority figures growing up, obviously. But not obviously. I don't even-
You're an authority figure.
Y'all
It's
don't know me. Yeah, I
Shut
hate
up.
it.
So disappointed.
I know.
Y'all don't know me. What do you?
No, but it reminds me of the fuck's it called? Mad Max.
Okay.
Like that movie like strayed way far off what the first movie was trying to do. Like the first movie, Mad Max was a cop, and then all of a sudden, like it just like turned
Yeah.
into like Fallout, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I love those movies though.
They were good. They weren't great. They weren't good.
The first two were great. Into the Thunderdome was a little wacky.
Yeah, it was wacky, but it was fucking funny.
midget in the backpack
Yup.
thing. Fucking
Master Blaster.
yeah. The new one was good too.
Haven't
Fury
seen it.
Road. You haven't seen Fury Road? Holy shit, the movie's amazing.
Sorry, bro.
It's beautiful. No, do you get what I'm saying though?
I understand what you're saying.
But it'll never happen because too much of us are like, fuck the police. I
Yep.
don't want to do that shit.
Mhm.
And
Oh well.
yeah, so we're just gonna be constantly struggling against it. And it's gonna be an endless cycle of us fighting against it.
Until we all just stop being assholes.
So North Korea finally is like, just kidding, and takes over everything.
Oh, good job, Anthony. You're an idiot. Oh man. Apparently, never mind. It's nothing. I'll deal with it later. So, I guess in the meantime, if we've hit all of our topics,
Yeah. Anything else you want to cover today?
myself in chocolate pudding and roll around in it.
Yeah, hungry.
It's a lot of the hunger in my brain. Like I'm falling asleep because my body's just like, all right, time to stop. We're hungry. It's like I'm trying to hold
Why didn't
off
you eat at work?
because I had to fucking do an interview.
So
I had to count and do an interview, and it was a long line.
just
list
go
of
like
shit.
grab a slice, eat it.
No,
How much did you guys even do for lunch?
I don't know. I was extra, so it was what it was.
Yeah. You need to be more responsible.
Fuck being responsible. What I will be responsible with is ending this podcast. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Just Your Average Podcast. My name's Chris.
I'm Chad. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.
Hit the bell so you actually know when we're uploading this bullshit. Like,
It's either Monday or Sundays. Maybe early Tuesdays.
it's usually during the beginning of the week, if not the... So, just run with that.
Yeah.
Anywhere from Sunday to Tuesday, you'll generally have a new episode. If, I remember to fucking upload it correctly.
It's okay. You're a busy guy.
Fucking kill me. Absolutely kill me.
Yeah. Anyway, have a great guy. I can't talk. Good
Jesus Christ! Adios.
night.